What makes someone an expert? Is it experience or education? Experience or education? I want you to decide. In fact, I really want to know. What do you value more, experience or education? You know, in uncertain times, often we look for experts. We look for people that have answers that can show us which way that it is that we should go. And so we value what it is that our experts say. In fact, almost so much so that we only allow experts to speak. Well, I'm an expert. I'm an expert in all sorts of things. You want to know what they are? Just ask me. I'll tell you. I have an expertise in things that I've never studied. I have an expertise in things that you'd never even imagine. At least I do in my mind. We're in day 7 of our Proverbs challenge. Today is May 7th, so we're in chapter 7. And we're looking to become wiser. So should we listen to Solomon? Solomon was the author of Proverbs. Is he an expert? If we want experts to speak into our lives, what gives him the credibility to do so? His expertise is actually from God himself. God came to Solomon and said, "What is it that you want?" And Solomon said, "I don't know what it means to lead this people, so I could use wisdom." And God said, "Because you asked for wisdom, not only will I give you wisdom, but I will give you honor and riches above anybody that has ever lived and greater than anybody that ever will live." Solomon has expertise. Solomon is known by many as the wisest person to ever live. So I think we should listen to him. All the way through the beginning of Proverbs, he's encouraging his sons to hear his words. And he says this in Proverbs chapter 7, verse 2, "Keep my commands and you will live." Keep my commands and you will live. A pretty bold statement. A statement, though, that's coming from an expert, a guy that God had given wisdom to. The same thing can hold true today. If we listen to Solomon's words, we will live. We will live life till its fullest. Solomon has some pretty heavy words in chapter 7, and he has a lot to say for the rest of Proverbs, all the way through the end of this month as we take the Proverbs challenge. So here's my challenge to you. Listen to Solomon. Put his words into practice. Think of him as an expert in wisdom, and do what he says and see what God does. And then I'd love to hear your story. I'd love to hear how God is using this time in your life to become wiser. Hopefully, you're having a great day. See you tomorrow.